Good morning. Today is day 52 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. It was a little bit bittersweet this morning saying goodbye to my friend Will, who had to get off trail, but we are planning on hiking about 20 miles today, so we had to say our goodbyes and get back on trail. We got dropped off at about 7:30 in the morning to start hiking for the day. We were climbing for about the first 7 miles of the day today, heading out of Harrisburg, but once we made it up onto the ridge, there wasn't too much more elevation gain, but we had so many gorgeous views today. It was insane. I was definitely experiencing the Virginia views today and not the Virginia blues. The trail brought us along this ridgeline for about 8 miles today, and we had views of the valley for a lot of it. It was still a tough day of hiking though, because we did a little bit less than 20 miles and I had a pretty heavy pack since I was coming out of town, but it felt really good to do an almost 20-mile day since for the last 3 days we had been doing relatively low miles. Well, it's a little after 6 o'clock. Got to camp maybe like 30 minutes ago and set up my tent, got my sleeping pad blown up, and have a pack explosion going on in my tent right now. That's usually the first thing I do when I get to camp is I like to find a spot, set up my tent, kind of settle in. It's about 19 and a half miles today. There was a climb coming out of Harrisburg. Then for the most part we were just up on a ridge, so it really wasn't too bad. Not a ton of elevation today, maybe like 4,000 feet total, something like that, spread out over the whole 20 miles. I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna have some dinner. It's about 8:30, about to get in my tent and go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching, and mighty fine hiking, everyone. Bye!